Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time we got the body down and we did an autopsy, a field autopsy. And I have a gut feeling that we're missing something. So, in addition to that, we got a skill point that I can use. Which I might. Still don't know how I feel about that. Could remove that. Because I already have. Do I want to remove that actually? I feel like encyclopedia is good to have. A bit of a shame. But, you know, playing it organically, I don't know what these things do. Thought we'd be lost forever. That's also kind of... shit, I don't know. This is temporary. Fuck it. We unlock a new slot, and we'll think about forgetting that later. As a long-ass thought that I'm gonna save for later, I think. I've been curious about this. I'm gonna start working on that. These are both active at the same time, right? 25, 55. But right now, we need a fridge. Also, there's this. How do we get up on that roof? Fridge first. That cannot wait.
Can I help you?
First of all, about my bill for tonight.
For 20 real.
I have this giant novelty check.
You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash. Now, do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty Check Man?
Freight, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Then why are you wasting my time?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yes, that's the gist of it.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Let's go talk to the freight clerk.
Indeed. Alright, that guy is gone apparently now. Which I suppose is fine. This guy's still here. Hello.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. It looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by
Yes.
supplying you with cash. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed
No.
and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers.
Do you have a fridge?
Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of the hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
I guess you're right. Pluto's fridge is too small anyways.
Okay.
Fuck, we're gonna have to ask Kuno, aren't we? I really don't want to talk to Kuno. Maybe the chef knows something? We also need to talk to those people. Let's pay our
Can I
rent.
help you?
My bill for tonight,
Real?
here's 20.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Yes. 47, 70. Okay, that's good. Those are both being active at the same time. This is what I studied law for. That's a
The
fridge.
man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Which end do we start in? What's in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Sorry, I don't understand you.
One word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Mercury rising.
Horse need more vodka?
Picks up a bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then answer some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Ooh. How about no vodka? Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering
Ooh,
something.
maybe he does know.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Fine. I need a fridge to store a corpse, do you understand?
Keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad.
I
Yeah.
don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
What language is he
It's from
speaking?
Brad, a Koiko.
With the mention of the word koiko, the cook starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again. He's from Grad. People from Grad don't mind if they're called by their national derogatives. It's okay to call him a koiko.
Okay. I know, Kim, I know. I need to put...
What are you doing?
Am I doing? Stabbing? I didn't
The
read.
cook looks at you doing the charade and smiles.
Point towards
The cook
fridge.
says something. It's quite animated. But
I need to put a dead body in the fridge.
No, no. Body no fit fridge. Fridge more.
How do you know? Maybe it's a small body.
No. I know.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
Fair. Leo said you're friends with Manana, is that true?
the mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole
Yeah.
of
Stay masculine. Fuck, I'm gonna have to ask Kuno, aren't I?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I need a fridge to sash the
For
body.
fuck him. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Really? I don't believe it.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno gets around.
Where can I find this perfect fridge then?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
I'm gonna convince the Kuno.
Kuno's
Shit.
a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
Am I sure? That sounds
No,
weak.
it's not weak.
Fine, kid, this is serious. If I don't get this sorted, I might actually get fired.
What the fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Don't pay attention to him. Just
I've lost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, even my name. Please, please help me.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig, if you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
This isn't working at all. You lied to me, golden mouth man.
Just haven't done it long enough. You need to do it even
No,
more.
no, 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 no.
Mouth man is a liar. He can't be trusted, sire. He only wants to humiliate you. No, it's the face blob who's trying to humiliate you. Why does he speak like that? Why can't he speak like a normal person?
This isn't about me, Kuno. It's about the people I'm trying to help. It's too late for me anyway.
Stop shitting yourself in front of the Kuno. Kuno thought you were some kind of big shit. What is this?
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
That's actually not such a bad idea. Kids do see stuff.
Kuno doesn't.
Kids? Ah, fuck. Who's this guy? Shit, ain't nothing to me. I don't know you. Actually. Good one. Point at the book.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
Leave. Breakthrough.
Kingdom of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth.
Interesting. Moralists don't really have beliefs, it says. Centrism isn't change, not even increment. I suppose that depends on... Like, do you mean centrism to be everything is just fine and nothing should change? Then yeah, then sure. But do you take centrism to be a balanced approach between, say, left and right? And it can be changed, cause like... that doesn't mean that you're happy with the way things are, necessarily. I don't know. Dialogue options. Okay, I get more or less dialogue options, perhaps. Learning careful logic raised. That's good. Do you know anything about a fridge?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Say, child, you wouldn't happen to know a good fridge, would
A
you?
fridge?
Yes, like a big fridge a cop could put a dead body into.
You mean like the Ice Bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Ice bear fridge?
Ooh.
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
And there's a big fridge there.
Yes.
One more thing. How do I get inside the building? I already talked to your mom, but she's not letting me in.
She can be pretty strict. You're right about that. I don't really know what to say. You could try sneaking in.
She smiles shyly, like she's not sure it's the right answer.
Sorry, sir. I really don't know. Anyway.
Okay, good. Thank you. Trying to quick save a little bit more often.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I was told that there's a huge fridge in the building's cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
Seriously, I need to get the fridge in the cellar. It's a police matter. I have a dead body to take care of.
What? Oh my god! A victim of the curse? The curse has started killing people? It's killing now?
You're right. The curse is worse than ever. That's why you need to let me in there to investigate.
You're right. It's worse than I imagined. We definitely have to contain it now.
Yes, this is your chance. This is your chance. Only a paradetective can solve this case.
Hell yeah.
This definitely softened her up.
Why can't I then...
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Why is it still locked? Shit. Drama. Next time we get a skill point, we put points into drama. You know what we can go do? We can go... tell the cleaning lady that we investigated that room. Sometimes steering with the keys doesn't quite work. Oh well. It's not like that hurts too bad. There you are.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow.
Yes. Well, I hope they're...
That was one of my moralist options, I guess.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
25 more points. Let's go talk to Manana. No, not balcony. Kinda wish I could control the camera freely and like go. Oh. Arrow keys also work as well as WASD. I was trying to see if I could possibly control the camera like that. Just wanna get a move on, you know?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his
Right.
face.
You talk to the boss eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm sent to talk.
Everard said you had you have a key to a door.
Key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps the side of his nose with a little
I
wink.
got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm not really doing this for political
Oh, so the none of the
reasons.
above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep
The
my
world's
distance.
most laughable centrist defended the center 7 times. What do you mean?
Thanks.
Sorry, I got an achievement for apparently being a centrist. And I'm laughable, I guess. I'm just trying to solve a case. I'm doing detective work.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know.
Ah, I see.
Our organization is what you call compartmentalized.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person? When I'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Takes a big sip from his flask.
Means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Sure. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His
To get
promise?
me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
Probe into the armor. What did you
I
learn?
learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical
I did
stuff?
some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it. All the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
It's implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
And best case
Probably.
epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So, Kuno used us for what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Thanks for the cooperation.
If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
Mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Shakes his head solemnly. The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors.
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what's that
Was an
mean?
agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Sure.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Really need to just get a couple more XP points. Huh. Kim can't be with me. And also that is a thing. Where is this door inside? Let's confront Kuno real quick.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Talk to Manjana about the armor.
So?
Ooh, 10. He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Looks slightly confused.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I will remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, Grief and the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't...
How do I get here? It's gotta be a room inside, right?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key.
What about this? What about that?
bathroom.
Scheiße. Oh well. Man, time feels like it's passing quicker this day than last day. I guess we go check that door out. We could, real quick.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Is that a good idea?
Vigilance officer?
I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardiers Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
It's his heart.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting dirt reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Here's some interesting options. Just wanna... Ooh, 5 points off. No. I don't know. I guess. I'm not super hyped about any of these answers if I'm being honest. René should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end.
Yes. Can we conclude the topic of my gout boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Fair enough. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern. And I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Sure.
The lady is
Ooh.
Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got it. Thanks.
Yes, like I said.
Ooh, I can retry.
Anyway, so
Should I?
vigilance officer, what can this old Caribbean...
Still, all you
Anything else I can assist you with, officer?
I'm gonna save Scum in the sense that I'm gonna undo that attempt. But I'm not gonna try it immediately again.
all around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the east.
Oh, look at this.
Floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
I'm going to clench my teeth and stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dockhorns. Cranes watch over the mouth of the river distributary.
What is across the distributary?
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
What is beyond the Coron?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
They don't need the law. What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The news at noon.
Closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Filthy water pools around the body. Droplets of rain slip from the dead man's cold cheeks.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Why the fuck is DMX here? I'm sorry, I just got like slapped in the face by fucking where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Oh my, I better bust that if you're gonna pull the cats don't know what it's gonna be. Fucking with a like me, D to the M to the X. Then the song gets really homophobic, so maybe I shouldn't be singing it. Even with the self-censorship you might have already heard me employ. I'm gonna be like, where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Exactly. Why did you change to a feminine voice? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Shutter, look further.
Rain-swept distance above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker, finished thought. I've been standing here for like
This rain will not
7 minutes.
soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
This rain has to be like scripted. Like, this is the time when the rain falls. I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna put a point into drama.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime, romance, and
Come on, I
violence
can't
with
fail this.
famous people.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
This is interesting though. What if I don't want to lie?
You're not lying. You're giving her peace of mind. The means are thus justified.
Fair enough. Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense the psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but
Well, have you seen Constantine?
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus, alright?
No.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
I admit I've had my fair share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing.
how do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wards brought me here in the first place, and the Seminoese blood also runs through me.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Just ask my partner, Kim. He'll vouch for me.
Oh,
He has not been listening closely enough. You put him on the
certainly
spot.
so, man. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear?
That's funny. Hand on your heart, on my honor.
Officer, there's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Ooh, the entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity, for I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney, in the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
Thank you.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Cool.
What you discover? Probably just office space. And the damn fridge. Don't be scared.
Farewell for now, book peddler. And now,
You see a set of tattered...
pull the curtains open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
She tries her best to look away, her round-faced bird in her hands. Next time when we get back, we investigate and hopefully find the damn fridge. See you later.